We're excited to be joined by one of my favorites, just people in the world. Raul Ibańez is first class at everything, put together an amazing career. 2 stints, right? 3 stints with the Seattle Mariners. Yeah. They couldn't get enough of you.
Couldn't get rid of me. I was like a fungus that just kept coming back, but they took me back.
So when you got drafted by the Mariners, right? I remember like A-Rod and guys going, where the heck is Seattle? What was your reaction out of Miami?
Well, I had Junior's poster on my wall in high school, so I kind of knew where Seattle was, and I was a Pearl Jam fan as well, so I kind of knew where Seattle was. But when we first came out here, the first season, you go to Arizona, you go to short season A-ball in Bellingham, Washington. I had never seen a deer, so it was a totally different part of the country, and it was gorgeous. Yeah, it was beautiful.
Never seen a deer.
That's right. Never seen a deer.
That's amazing.
We didn't have them in Miami.
So what was the minor league trek to the big leagues like? So you went Bellingham. What else was your step?
I think I stopped everywhere. I went Bellingham, I went rookie ball, Appleton, Bellingham, Riverside, and then I went from A-ball to AAA. They skipped me to AAA, but then I had to go back because Darren Bragg got sent down to AA for 3 weeks, and I went back to AAA, and then I was up and down for a while.
So when was the first time you ran into Alex Rodriguez in a Mariner organization? Did you?
Yeah, in 1993 Instructional League, I was catching a bullpen. I was a catcher then. I saw a kid hitting in the batting cage, and I go, who is that guy? They said, that's the kid. That's Alex Rodriguez. I said, as I'm throwing a ball back, I go, that guy's going to be the next Juan Gonzalez. And I've since apologized to him because it turned out that he was way better. Respect to Juan Gonzalez.
And Juan Gonzalez was a pretty good player.
Great player.
When you got the phone call that you're one of the 50 greatest Mariners and they wanted you to come back for this incredible weekend, how did that strike you?
It was a huge honor. I mean, I grew up in this organization, not just as a player, but as a human being. I had mentors like Harold and Junior and Edgar and Jamie and Dan and, all of these guys that I got to come up with and learn from. And so it was a huge honor just to be named and be part of the storied history of this franchise. It was just a tremendous honor, and I couldn't be more grateful.
So tell us about the 3 stints. Give me the distinct differences of the 3 different teams that you played for or different times you were here. What was that like?
So I came up, it was the winning environment where it was like the young guy does not get an opportunity to play. I was a backup outfielder, pinch hitter, got to face Mariano Rivera 3 nights in a row, destroys your bat. I was a pinch hitter. That was tough. It was tough to break in, obviously, then, but I got to learn about winning. Second stint, I came back. The team had averaged about 93 wins. Came back, and it was kind of a rougher time, but I was here for 5 years, and I got, I worked my way into the middle of the order in the lineup. Got to play with Adrian Beltre, Felix, and Joel Pinheiro, and all these great players.
Who was on the first stint?
Edgar, Alex, Griffey.
So that was the 95 run team.
That was a 95 run team. 96 was my first time. Jamie was on that team. Randy. I came up with all these incredible players, Hall of Famers, and Hall of Fame people.
All right, then the third stint.
Third stint, I came back to be a mentor, and guys kept getting hurt. Next thing you know, I was 41 years old, and they plugged me in, and I got lucky and ran into 29 homers as a 41-year-old.
You remember that? Yeah. It was incredible.
I came in to be a mentor. I was like, yeah, I'm going to mentor, but guys kept getting hurt, so then I got an opportunity to play, and I had a great time. Got to play with Kyle Seager and Tom Williamson, who I saw earlier today, a lot of people.
Your resume, post-playing career, is remarkable. Spent time at the league office. Now you're in the front office with the Los Angeles Dodgers. Describe what you're doing with the Dodgers right now.
So I'm in the front office with those guys. I get to Andrew's kind enough and Gomer to let me be a part of decision-making processes, whether it's being in the draft room or being at the trade deadline, spending a lot of time behind the scenes kind of coaching coaches sometimes, but also being a part of the staff and being a resource to players, people in the front office, and coaches as well. Doc is tremendous, lets me come and hang out and spend a lot of time around those guys, and the players and our staff are just great people.
The one thing I see with the Dodgers, real quick, sorry, Greg, is they've done an amazing job of mixing analytics and old school. They keep players like yourself around in the front office, value your opinion, and yet they're still leaning on their information that they get in. Andrew, the key behind this, who makes that work?
Yeah, I think it's everyone. It goes from Mark to Stan to Andrew, Gomer, everybody in the organization, throughout the organization. I mean, it's player development, working together with the front office, working together with scouting and international scouting and pro scouting, and it's really being everybody together, just trying to, the North Star, as Andrew calls it, is winning. And that's the main focus and the main objective, and all we collaborate together to try to win baseball games and win world championships.
So was Scooble your idea?
I think it's everybody's idea. Who wouldn't want Tarek Skubal? And so, no, that would, yeah, it was everybody's idea at the same time. But getting him was more difficult. Obviously that's the difficult part. But Andrew and Gomer and those guys, they did a phenomenal job.
All right, so we've been having this debate because the NL MVP race is actually a race now, and it's hard to figure it would be when you have a two-way player like Shohei Ohtani, and he hasn't pitched in a while, and he hasn't.
He's ignoring his pitching.
I'm not ignoring his pitching. He's been an incredible superstar player. But what Pete Crow Armstrong has been doing for the Chicago Cubs cannot be overlooked. I know you're working in the front office for the Dodgers. How would you describe the MVP race right now between these two guys?
I would say that Pete Crow Armstrong is a great player on both sides of the baseball. There's one Shohei Ohtani, and I mean, this guy was on pace for a Cy Young Award season, and hopefully we get him back. And then obviously what he does in the batter's box, how he changes the game with his legs, with his power, with his ability to hit, and on the mound. We may never see this again. I think it's 99 years since Babe Ruth debuted, and Shohei Ohtani, I think 99 years later, debuted in the NPB, and now we have him. It's once in a 100-year generation. I would say that Shohei Ohtani's my MVP.
He's your MVP.
Me too.
Even if he doesn't pitch again. Now, what are the chances he does pitch again?
I think he's working hard towards that, and we'd love to see him back. It's just phenomenal. I mean, it's a huge impact. But Greg, even if he doesn't come back, what he does in the batter's box, he's probably going to wind up with close to 50.
So give me your first impression of Shohei Ohtani. When did you see him? Was it playing against him? And for me, I'll just say this real quick. I go to spring training, his first spring training. I walk into the complex. Justin Upton and Mike Trout run at me like I stole something. I go, what's going on? They go, have you seen Ohtani yet? And I'm like, no. And they go, he's hitting balls in the rock, and they're pointing to left field. And I played in that Tempe Diablo Stadium. I'm like, I heard he was a left-handed hitter. They go, he is. He's hitting them in the rocks. I've never seen anybody hit a ball that far in my life. And I'm like, come on, this is Mike Trout and Justin Upton. I want to hear your story.
So the first time I saw him in person in spring training, I almost felt like I had to pull out my headphones and plug my ears because it was that loud. It's that loud. In the batting cage, I've never heard a ball come off a bat the way that it does. And even to this day, when you're around it regularly and you hear how hard he hits the baseball and what he's able to do, it's truly special. I've never seen anything like it.
Did you think about doing the Alumni Home Run Derby?
So I ran into Ichiro in Cooperstown. He tried to convince me. He's very persuasive. I said, Ichi, I haven't swung a bat in 5 years. I have no desire to swing a bat. He's like, you got 5 days. I said, we have the trade deadline, so I can't do it. So I thought about it only for Ichi. I said, hey, I'm going to think about it for 2 hours, only for you. He goes, you have 2 hours. But didn't do it.
It's going to be fun tonight. Watching Ichiro in the Home Run Derby. It's going to be a blast. Raul, this was awesome, man. Thank you so much.